Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KB the 16 Ninja, the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking Rampage, December 8th. Jeez, I'm jumping into the future. 2023. Ian Riccaboni, Tony Schiavone, and Daddy Magic, all in commentary. I love me some good Daddy Magic. Like, that was the best thing about watching SmackDown and Rampage was like, ooh, JBL's here. Cool. Oh, Daddy Magic is here as well on commentary for AEW. Please. Yes, boy. We started off with an International Championship match. Orange Cassidy versus Angelico. Great match. Very fun. Danhausen's out there. Cursing everybody. The curse. Fun match. This was just a fun show, to be really honest. You know, like, Rampage sometimes hits, Rampage sometimes doesn't hit. Sometimes it hits a little, and sometimes it hits nothing. But this is a good way to start the show. They were showing that this all was set up on Ring of Honor. I really want to go back to Ring of Honor. Like, I really do, because I feel like I am missing out on some good matches. I'm contemplating on watching Final Battle next week, because I saw that Blackpool Combat Club versus FTR, and who else? I saw it on the show, and I was like, oh my God, I want to see that. You got to build this pay-per-view somehow, so you got to put some stars on that thing for everyone to see. But I'm very interested in, like, I'm very tempted to dip my toe back in Ring of Honor. And the reason being is just, like, I stopped watching the weekly show on Honor Club because of the fact that it just became a lot, you know. But I'm getting that itch to do it. But also, too, some changes are coming to the New World Podcast. And once they are fully worked out the way I want them to be worked out, I will have a big announcement in a couple weeks about the New World Podcast going forward in 2024. So, yeah. So, big changes. And not only for a New World Podcast, but a Paper Saber universe. A lot of cool things I have that I want to do. That are written down. So we'll get to that in a few weeks. But let's talk more about the show. Abaddon versus Trish Adora. When I saw Trish Adora, I was like, oh shit, she's a badass. But she lost to Abaddon. We got a Willow Nightingale and Mercedes package. You know, they're gonna face each other, I believe, at Collision. So I'm very excited for that match. Powerhouse Hobbs and Takeshita versus Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. I was like, come on. When it comes to these things, I was like, I already know. Powerhouse Hobbs, Takeshita, they're gonna win. But the next match I was very excited for, but we had Renee backstage with Top Flight and Action Andretti. They answered Penta's challenge, and they're like, hey, we'll take him on. We didn't like how disrespectful he came in, you know. But the match I was waiting for was this match right here. The Continental Classic Gold League match. Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. Oh, wait, no, this is the Blue League, right? Either or, I got a great fucking match. No, it is blue. It is blue. What I say? Gold is on Dynamite, and on the weekend show it's the Blue League. Or the other way around. Either or, who gives a fuck? You get some great wrestling out of this tournament. Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia was fucking phenomenal. Daniel Garcia had trunks. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, sure. I see you, Daniel Garcia, looking sexy as ever. But what causes him to lose is the dance. The dance betrayed him. And then that's how Bryan Danielson got the win. But I out of the whole show, I was like, this is the match I want to see. I know Bryan can pull something out of people, and I like the fact that Daniel Garcia's got a new look. And hopefully more changes for Daniel Garcia as he evolves, because I think this kid has something special about him. I really do. I think Daniel Garcia can be a top-tier star. I already like the change of the look. I like the trunks. Now we just need to see where we go from here. And I like the dance. If they can incorporate the dance, not all the time, but when it's necessary, I think that is. But I see something in Daniel Garcia, and Bryan Danielson took him to the limit in this match. So this was my match of the night. I honestly, with this whole show, the whole show was a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this Rampage from top to bottom with that International Championship all the way down to this match itself, too. So, nice sandwich in between with everything else. You know, now we're on to Collision, and we got NXT Deadline. Then next week's Final Battle, plus, life is good right now to be a professional wrestling fan. It's so good, so good. All right, y'all. Tell me what you thought of the show. Tell me what you think of this Continental Classic tournament so far. Are you excited when we get to World's End? I sure am. I sure as hell am. So drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandma. Share the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World... Wait, I want to try this. And the New World Podcast is for life. Brother.
Oh, hey, come on. Hey, you guys got break.
This is crazy.
Paul Turner has lost all control here. I know the holiday season sometimes drives folks to madness, but this...